The early days of May 2025 witnessed a severe escalation in regional tensions. India initiated Operation Sindoor, launching airstrikes across the line of control. These strikes targeted locations in Pakistan-administered Kashmir and extended to Bahawalpur in Punjab. The attacks resulted in tragic losses. At least 26 individuals were reported killed in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Among the victims was a 3-year-old child. Conversely, Pakistani counterfire into Indian-administered Kashmir led to the deaths of at least 10 civilians. Pakistan's military response was swift and assertive. It claimed the downing of several Indian aircraft. This claim included a significant assertion, the downing of a French-made Rafale jet, a detail later corroborated by a French intelligence official, adding weight to Pakistan's operational success. Pakistan's military standing in 2025 reflects a dedicated focus on defense. According to global firepower rankings, Pakistan holds the 12th position globally. This ranking places it among significant military powers. In 2024, Pakistan's military expenditure was recorded at $10.2 billion. This figure represents 2.7% of its gross domestic product, GDP. Comparatively, India, ranked 4th, spent $86 billion, or 2.3% of its GDP. While India's overall spending is substantially higher, Pakistan allocates a greater percentage of its national income to defense. This highlights a strategic priority for Islamabad, emphasizing military strength despite a smaller economy. This consistent investment underpins its capabilities and modernization efforts. In terms of personnel, the Pakistan Armed Forces command a substantial number. The total military personnel strength is 1,704,000. This figure includes active duty members, reservists, and paramilitary forces. India's total military personnel number, around 5,137,550, a significantly larger force. However, Pakistan's numbers are still formidable for its size and resources. The training and operational readiness of Pakistani forces are key focus areas. There is an emphasis on maintaining a high level of preparedness. This allows Pakistan to project a credible deterrent and respond effectively to security challenges, as seen in recent confrontations. The military cultivates a professional ethos among its ranks. Pakistan's inventory of military hardware is also noteworthy. The country possesses 1,399 military aircraft. This fleet includes fighter jets, transport planes, and helicopters. India operates a larger fleet of 2,229 aircraft. In terms of ground forces, Pakistan fields 1,839 combat tanks. India, in comparison, has 3,151 combat tanks. Pakistan's naval assets total 121 units, while India's naval strength comprises 293 assets. While numerically smaller in some categories, Pakistan focuses on strategic acquisitions and asymmetric capabilities. The May 2025 crisis also highlighted the role of external actors. United States intervention was reportedly significant in de-escalating the situation, preventing a wider conflict from erupting between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. Pakistan's nuclear program remains a cornerstone of its defense strategy. In 2023, Pakistan's estimated spending on its nuclear arsenal was $1 billion. This investment supports the development and maintenance of its nuclear deterrent. A key focus has been on mobile, short-range and medium-range ballistic missiles. These systems enhance survivability and provide flexible response options. Chinese assistance has been significant in advancing Pakistan's missile capabilities. This collaboration is evident in systems like the Fatah-1 and Fatah-2 guided multiple launch rocket systems. These short-range ballistic missiles offer precision strike capabilities, bolstering Pakistan's conventional and strategic deterrence posture in the region. Arms imports play a crucial role in Pakistan's military modernization. Between 2020 and 2024, Pakistan was the world's 5th largest arms importer. It accounted for 4.6% of global arms imports during this period. China has emerged as Pakistan's primary defense supplier by a significant margin. An overwhelming 81% of Pakistan's arms imports in this time frame originated from China. This strategic reliance is demonstrated by the acquisition of advanced Chinese weapon systems. Key examples include the J-10C multi-role fighter aircraft, the HQ-9 long-range air defense system and PL-15 beyond visual range air-to-air missiles also feature prominently. These systems significantly upgrade Pakistan's air defense and offensive air capabilities. beyond its deep ties with China, Pakistan is also diversifying its arsenal. The integration of Turkish origin Bayraktar Akinci, referred to as Yiha-3 in some contexts, drones is a notable development. These unmanned aerial vehicles provide advanced intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and strike capabilities. The growing importance of drone warfare in modern conflicts has not been lost on Islamabad. This acquisition reflects a strategic move to incorporate cutting-edge, cost-effective technologies. Such systems enhance operational flexibility and provide an edge in asymmetric warfare scenarios. Pakistan continues to explore various avenues for defense technology to maintain a qualitative edge where possible. Strategic alliances are vital for Pakistan's military enhancement. The relationship with China is paramount. It extends beyond arms sales to include technical assistance, joint exercises, and diplomatic support. This comprehensive partnership strengthens Pakistan's military-industrial complex and overall strategic weight. Simultaneously, Pakistan maintains a complex but enduring relationship with the United States. Billions in U.S. military aid have been provided over the years, primarily under counter-terrorism cooperation frameworks. Navigating these two major power relationships requires careful diplomacy. Pakistan leverages these ties to secure resources, technology, and political backing, all contributing to its steadily growing military prowess and influence. The events of May 2025 had a profound impact on public perception in Pakistan. The military's perceived successes, particularly the downing of Indian aircraft, led to a significant surge in national pride. There was widespread public support for the armed forces. This sentiment was actively cultivated and reinforced. For instance, the popular Pakistan Super League cricket tournament featured tributes to the armed forces. These cultural efforts promoted the military's image as the nation's ultimate savior and steadfast protector. Such narratives play a crucial role in maintaining the military's esteemed position within Pakistani society, often transcending political divides and bolstering its legitimacy. The military's firm grip on governance became even more apparent in 2025. A significant development was the promotion of Army Chief Asim Munir to the rank of Field Marshal. This was the first such promotion in Pakistan since 1959. The elevation to this five-star rank is highly symbolic. It underscores the unparalleled authority and prestige of the Army Chief within the country's power structure. Such a move often signals a further consolidation of military influence over civilian institutions. It reinforces the perception that the military remains the final arbiter in matters of national importance, shaping policy from behind the scenes or at times more overtly. The legal and institutional power of the military also saw an expansion. On May 7, 2025, Pakistan's Supreme Court delivered a contentious ruling. It permitted civilians to be tried in military courts. This decision raised serious concerns among human rights organizations and legal scholars. Critics argue it undermines civilian judicial processes and fundamental rights to a fair trial. This development is consistent with the historical pattern of military dominance in Pakistan. The armed forces have directly ruled the country for nearly half of its existence following 3 successful coups. Such legal changes further entrench the military's capacity to control the political landscape and manage dissent. The enforcement mechanisms of the state often align with military objectives. The Inter-Services Intelligence, Pakistan's premier intelligence agency, is widely regarded as a powerful political kingmaker. It has been accused of manipulating elections and influencing political outcomes. Furthermore, the suppression of dissent remains a serious concern. Reports indicate over 10,000 enforced disappearances since 2011, primarily in regions like Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. These actions target activists, journalists, and ethnic minorities. This climate of fear helps maintain the military's unchallenged position. It effectively silences opposition and contributes to the stealthy yet pervasive nature of its control over the state. Pakistan's military commands a significant economic empire, further cementing its influence. This economic power is wielded through vast conglomerates. Entities like the Fauji Foundation, the Army Welfare Trust, and the Defense Housing Authority are prominent examples. These organizations have extensive business interests spanning numerous sectors of the Pakistani economy. Their portfolios include manufacturing, agriculture, real estate, banking, and education. This deep economic penetration provides the military with substantial resources. It also allows it to exert influence over economic policy and national development priorities, often operating with considerable autonomy from civilian oversight. The financial sophistication and autonomy of the military are increasingly evident. Recent deals underscore this trend. One example is a cryptocurrency agreement reportedly struck with World Liberty Financial. Such ventures into modern financial instruments highlight the military's capacity to operate independently in the economic sphere. This financial autonomy allows the military to fund various projects, including defense acquisitions and welfare programs for its personnel. It also reduces its reliance on formal state budgetary allocations, which can be subject to political scrutiny. This economic independence is a critical component of its enduring power and its ability to pursue long-term strategic objectives. The growing military status of Pakistan in 2025 is a result of several interconnected factors. Advanced weaponry, meticulously acquired from international partners, enhances its combat capabilities. Key strategic alliances, most notably with China and through ongoing aid from the United States, provide critical support. Internally, the military's deep-seated control over state institutions and governance structures ensures its policy preferences are met. Its extensive economic power provides financial independence. Furthermore, carefully cultivated public support, often amplified after perceived national security successes, solidifies its legitimacy. These elements combine synergistically, elevating Pakistan's military stature both domestically and regionally. In conclusion, Pakistan's military rise by 2025 is a multifaceted and significant development. It is not an abrupt surge but rather a calculated, quiet expansion of capabilities and influence. This ascent is built upon strategic procurement, robust alliances, pervasive domestic control, and a strong economic foundation. The ever-present nuclear dimension underpins its strategic calculus, providing a definitive deterrent. This ongoing evolution has profound implications for regional stability and the balance of power in South Asia. Pakistan continues to perform a careful balancing act, leveraging its assets to navigate a complex geopolitical landscape and assert its position on the global stage.